It's now time for the VP Playback. Let's go. Okay, let's take a trip to Elizabethton, home of the Elizabethton Cyclones. And you see the Halloween crew is out. That's right, Halloween is approaching, and guess what? It is senior night for the Elizabethton Cyclones. You can see all the senior football players lined up on the field with the opportunity to be escorted by their parents and their families, the brothers and sisters, and whoever else wants to come join them out there on the field. But guess what? It wasn't just the Elizabethton Cyclones football team that was being acknowledged on senior night. They also acknowledged a lot of the senior fall athletes as well, along with the senior cheerleaders, senior band, and so many other seniors that night. So anyway, special night for the family to be able to see their senior kids out there. But anyway, there's Malagra. That's my cousin. She's the drum major for the Elizabethton Cyclone band as they come marching to the sounds of Betsy. So we'll give you a little taste of that as they come onto the field. And you can see the Halloween crew. Rest in peace. They got their signs up as the Greeneville Greene Devils come out into the field. And by the way, this is a battle for the conference championship between the Elizabethton Cyclones and the Greeneville Greene Devils as the little Cyclones come onto the field first, followed by the big high school football team of the Elizabethton Cyclones coming out to the glares of the fireworks, the smoke, the flags flying. And there's Coach Witten coming onto the field hoping to get a conference championship, as well as the cheerleaders. And there's the Tuffy family coming onto the field, and the crowd, they cannot wait because they know they got a good game ahead of them. There's the Halloween costume crew, and there's the kick, and it's up in the air, and bloop, ball gets loose, fumble, but he's able to pick it up. Boom, he gets nailed by Chiron with the strength of kryptonite on his side, and the Halloween crew, they approve. But we freeze to that guy right there. Who's behind that mask? Anyway, Cannon throws it wide open. Number 1, Anderson takes it down the sideline, and the Greeneville Greene Devils strike first with a big-time play, but this time they hand it off to their bread and butter. That is Quillen. Quillen is able to get a first down. Carson Quillen, full moon. Beautiful night for some football on a nice fall evening. Anyways, third down and just a couple of yards to go. And from the Wildcat, there's Quillen, and he decides to call his own number, and he goes busting up through the middle, and he's looking for the touchdown signal. And there it is, touchdown! Greeneville Greene Devils strike first and get on the board. And the band, the cheerleaders, everybody, oh my goodness, they love that 6-0 score, 8:22 left. But the Cyclones don't, as it gets blocked. And I believe, I don't know if that was Adams or Wallen, but anyway, the ball gets, or the extra point gets blocked. Score freeze at 6-0. Anyway, Rhett Slagle finds Jariah Griffin, and Jariah looking to go down the sideline. He's quick, he's shifty on his feet, and he takes it out of bounds. Good start for the Cyclones. This time, Rhett Slagle decides to go in the air, but he finds, the wrong jersey number, and is intercepted. And that's going to put the Greeneville Greene Devils in excellent field position. And the Greeneville Greene Devils know it. And anyway, Cannon finds Carson. It's the CNC factory. There they go. And Carson with a nice run just bulldozes his way inside the 10-yard line. It looks like he talks a little smack there too. Anyway, Carson Quillen at the Wildcat. This time he throws and he finds a wide open Zach Christman for the touchdown. And believe it or not, 12-0, 7-11 left. And the extra point makes it good. 13-0. Greeneville Greene Devils. No one was expecting this. Early in the first quarter, Greeneville Greene Devils are on their way to a blowout. But wait a minute, we've got a bread and butter runner there too. Number 7, Jeff Mullins. He finds an open hole, and this time he's dashing his way down the sideline. Only one man left to catch him, and it takes it inside the 30-yard line for the Cyclones. And this time, Rhett Slagle, he decides he passes it to Cam Baker. That's what he's doing, making and baking. Close to a first down, but a little bit short. Anyway, he brings Bowers onto the field with a long field goal, and it is good. Cyclones costume Halloween crew, they like it. The cheerleaders love it. The Betsy band loves it. So you know what? Let's let them play a little bit. Oh yeah, that familiar tune. Go ye old Betsy. Hopefully they can play that a lot tonight. But anyway, the defense. They said, not today. Like a stone wall. Nowhere to go. Anyway, Cannon Does he decide to go in the air? No, he decides to roll out, and he looks for a receiver. And who does he find? Well, of course, Carson Quillen from C to C. Anyway, dashing through the middle, working hard. That is Emmanuel Dixon. And he takes it for a first time. This time they head up to Emmanuel Dixon, but whoop, ball gets loose, and it's recovered by, I believe that's Adams. Adams got the ball, Ben Adams. And that gives the Cyclones new life as they get the ball. 49 seconds left in the first quarter. This time, Rhett Slagle, he decides to keep it. He goes up the middle, and boom, he gets hit. And they're like, wait a minute, you can't hit me in the head like that. And the flags are flying, and the rest, that's right, they're going to call personal foul targeting on the Greeneville Greene Devils. That's going to give them a first down and give them good field position. This time you hand it off to number 27, Hosier. And there's Mikey Hines getting some photography work there. This time, Rhett Slagle finds Cam Baker. There he is, Bacon, for a first down. All right, Cyclones look like they got new life here, and this time they hand it off to, I believe that's Hosier, and he finds his way in for a first down. And the Cyclones got the big Mo on their side. This time Rhett Slagle decides to give it back to, this time he gives it to Jeff Mullins, and he sees him for the touchdown. Jeff Mullins and the Cyclones are now on the board. Yes. And Bowers in for the extra point. It's up, and it is good. Cyclones on the board. 10-13, only down by 3. And you know what? Coach Whitten says, oh boy, I think we are in this one. But wait a minute. Number 33 says, you got to watch me. Bryson Myers bulldozes his way in, but pulls up a fourth down and a few yards to go. And looks like Carson Quillen decides to call his own number out of the Wildcat and missed tackle. That gives him room. First down. Greeneville Greene Devils. 4:20 left in the second quarter. And the band's playing the song to hopefully put a little fear in the Greeneville Greene Devils. And look like it works, as a steel curtain is what they run into. Cyclones deny them any yardage. And guess what? They do it again. Nowhere to go at this defensive line. Is tough. And there's the Halloween crew. Oh man. Fourth down, a few yards to go. And you see Malagra leading the band there, and they're playing that little tune again. And denied. Nowhere to go. Cannon down. And the Cyclones stop the Greeneville Greene Devils. And the Halloween crew, hey, they feel it. But you know what? Not much time left before the half, but Rhett's got a lot of work to do. He heads up to Jariah Griffin or passes to Jariah. He takes that about 1:16 left just before the half. This time they hand it off, and there's Zev Mullins, and he's got a little bit of room, but he gets a shoestring tackle. 50 seconds left. Rhett Slagle, he decides to go in the air, and he's going to go, well, he decides to keep it, and he gets a shoestring tackle. 22 seconds left, and the Cyclones still got some yardage to go to get in field goal range. This time they go high in the sky, and they're going for it all, but ball bounces just out of the hands of the Cyclones anyway. Rhett Slagle decides to just pass it off to Mullins, and he gets a shoestring tackle, and he's down. 8 seconds left. What do you do? Well, Rhett says, you know what? I got to go for it all here. Probably the last play of the game or the half. Throws it up in the air, and it is easily picked off by Darian from the Greeneville Greene Devils as they take a halftime lead, 13-10. Coach Whitten knows he's got a lot of work to do to come out with some fire and some spunk to be able to take that lead. Anyway, we're going to let you enjoy a little halftime show as the Betsy Band plays a little Betsy, go ye oh Betsy. Enjoy. There you go, your halftime entertainment by the wonderful Elizabethton Cyclone Betsy Band. And there's Bowers getting a little work in at halftime, and you know what? They may need his leg again. But let's find out what's going to happen now. Oh, interception! Greeneville Greene Devils. Man. Thomas Lawler picks off Rhett Slagle. Greeneville Greene Devils, 10-19. They have the ball midfield, and what do? Well, there he is. Quillen. They stop him. But can they stop him? He's running the Wildcat again, and they do! And the Cyclones look. Uh-oh. Quillen looks like he could be hurt on that play. Anyway, back to Greeneville Greene Devils up. And Halloween crew, they're like, man, we've got to get the ball back. Anyway, Cannon decides to roll out. He's pointing and says, somebody get open. Nobody gets open. He just has to quietly run out of bounds, brings up fourth down, and you see there is Jariah and there is Dewey, little Dewey. Anyway, ball goes up, and there he goes. Luke Whaley, little Dewey, takes it close to midfield. It's on the 49-yard line, and there's the family of the Toughies. Mr. and Mrs. Tuffy finds somebody to give a hug to. Anyway, Rhett Slagle trots back, goes high in the sky, and he finds Luke Whaley, but guess what? That's right, the yellow flag flies, and I got a good feeling that it's going to be holding on the, or not the Cyclones, on Greeneville Greene Devils, and it was. But anyway, as I'm running my mouth, Hosier gets stopped by big number 33, Bryson Myers. Anyway, fourth down, it was just a yard to go, but they decided to punt it. I believe it got blocked a little bit there. Anyway, that's going to put the Greeneville Greene Devils in good field position. But look at those cowbells ringing, and they're believing that the Cyclones could win this game. And Cannon lets it go, but oops, interception, and it gets into the hands of Jariah Griffin, and that's going to give the Cyclones new life as they get the ball right back, and the Cyclones are still in this game, only down by 3, 5:03 left in the third quarter, and they hand it off to Zeph Mullins, and not much room there. Greeneville Greene Devils all on them, and they got to stretch out Zeph there. I don't know if he got hurt, got cramps there, but anyway, it's fourth down, a yard to go, and the Cyclones decide to punt. And there it goes. Back into the hands of the Greeneville Greene Devils. So unfortunately the Cyclones weren't able to capitalize on that interception anyway. And you can see a little flare pass to Carson Quillen, and he gets stopped, but it looks like maybe for a loss. So Cyclones, third down, trying to hold the Greeneville Greene Devils, and they flare it out to, oh, boom! Zeph said, we're not having it. We are not having it. And Zeph's fired up. He's ready. He wants to win. 1:45 left in the third quarter. As you can see the duo back there. And don't put it in their hands, because when they touch the ball, boy, they get loose. And there goes Luke Whaley. And he takes it to midfield. So once again, Cyclones have great field position. And Rhett, he looks and he finds a wide open Zeph Mullins as he works his way for close to a first down. And Coach Witt says, just hold it right there, because it's fourth quarter. No need to try to run another play, so they let the clock run out. Fourth quarter, you see the fours go up for the Cyclones, and they know what they got to do. And there's Mr. Bob Haywood, legendary Bob Haywood, on the phone there. Anyway, Coach Witt says, get out there. Let's win the game. You know what to do. There's two people breaking out of jail. Oh, they know about the VP Playback. What's up? What's up? Anyway, back to the game. Rhett Slagle. Oh, I saw a helmet fly up. Anyway, he finds Hosier there, and he takes it out of bounds. Good start for the Cyclones here in the fourth quarter. Oh, they catch him off guard, and that's going to move the chains there. And the Cyclones looking good so far in the fourth quarter. Touchdown would give them the lead, and they go high in the sky, and they're going for it, and Luke Whaley is double covered. And he's like, oh, man. Anyway, third down, 11 yards to go. Rhett Slagle decides to go in the air, and he just safely throws it out of bounds. Probably a smart play there. That sets it up for a big 35-yard field goal by Bowers, and he gets it right down the middle, and it's good. Halloween costume crew, they love it. The flags are flying. The crowd is cheering. They are ecstatic because they looked like they could take victory here with the game all tied up. Cheerleaders, oh man, anyway, the kick goes up high in the sky. Greene Devils decide to return it, and Chiron once again, man, that guy gets the work done on the kickoff team. 8:58 left, game all tied up, 13-13. They're deep in their territory, but Quillen's getting loose, and he breaks through the sideline, and he goes downtown, and he could take it all the way into the end zone. Touchdown to Greene Devils. Nobody was expecting that, and they answer quickly to give them the lead. Quiet for the Cyclones. They don't know what to say. Anyway, extra points up, and it's good. Greene Devils, 20-13. Red Slagle, long way to go. They're deep in their territory, and he strikes and he finds Jariah Griffith for a few yards. Third down, and about 12 yards to go, a long way to go, and they find down the sideline Jariah Griffith, the hash, but it's 4th and 6, forces them to have to punt the ball away, and he shanks a punt, and it maybe goes 5 or 6 yards, puts it on the 34-yard line for the Greene Devils. But you know, the Cyclone defense is not wanting to give up any yardage. It's 4th down, and they go for a 48-yard field goal, and it's up and away, and nothing else to say. Let me see ya. Hey.